here we are again, folks. Some more hacking. LPGA Classic, ShopRite LPGA Classic, presented by Acer, whatever that is. Down in just outside of Atlantic City, as I'm currently trying to figure out what golfers are who. There, I just took a picture of that woman right there, because I don't know who's who. And she was just reaching down into her bag, so now I know who she is. This is day one, round one. They only have 3 rounds in this tournament, so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is just Friday. Perfect morning right now. It's not hot. It's completely cloudy. I'm sure that's not going to last, but for now, I'm not sweating. I'm not hot. And it's not too crowded, so I'll be out and about here. Hopefully you enjoy this little vignette of golf, and I'll try to make it somewhat interesting, but not also bore you in the same breath. I think is that a golfer right there? Hold on. No, that's the same one. Sorry, I'm taking pictures of the same person. Never mind. All right. So yeah, this is they're gonna tee off in like, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I'm just gonna bounce around. I wanted to get some of the top LPGA players, and I got here a little later than I wanted to, but I'll try to find some of them. It's gonna require me to walk, but I guess I can do it now since it's not too crowded. I don't know who that is right there. I think her name is Baba or Bara. I don't even know, but she hasn't gone to a bag yet, so I can't really place it. I'm talking about the woman in the white hat, black shorts and pants. She's walking over to the right there right now, but we'll figure it out. There's some golfers going off in the first hole, walking around. Let me just give you a quick pano of what's that? Well, not pano, but a little around the horn here. So it's kind of quiet, which is good. I like this. Well, now as the day goes on, it's not going to be as quiet, and then I'm sure Sunday's going to be busy, but I won't be here Sunday, so it's fine. I'm here now, and all right, so we're gonna get ready to tee off here eventually. I'm thinking this woman right here is on that bag. So her name is Baba or Bara. I'm gonna look at my little piece of paper here. Yeah, see, so I have like the pairings. All right, yeah, that's her. So now I know who these people are, so I can find out exactly when I put data behind the pictures. I'll be able to know who's who and where they're from. So I don't know, do you want me to stick around here for a little bit? How about we'll watch a couple people tee off, and that's it. I'm thinking I might get just a smidge closer. I'm going to get a little bit closer, just a little closer here. I'm not in their way. I'm behind the ropes. I don't like those guys in the background, guys in the blue shirts and shit. They're gonna screw things up. Yeah. What am I gonna do? I don't like those guys in the blue. They're like volunteers just hanging out. Now if they walk away, that's better. They stay over there instead of standing directly behind her. I don't like that, but just a stupid picture. All right, so we're waiting. I think they're supposed to tee off now. I'm looking down the line. There's no way in hell they're gonna hit them, but what do I know? And we got more spectators coming. I want to avoid these people. All right, here we go. So was, I guess, the rookie last year or something. I don't know. Of course, I got that dude right there behind. God damn it. This guy right here. What a waste. I can't move now. I'll get yelled at. Well, here it is. Alright, I'm gonna move, I think. I don't know. It's like wherever I go right now, these guys in the blue are going to be around. Alright, I didn't position myself well at all. I don't want those guys there. Ugh, they're right in the way. With their signs. God damn it. Let's see what we can do. We're going to do some cropping. I don't like this spot. We're definitely going to move. Definitely moving. We gotta do better backgrounds. Even I don't like that. All right, there they go. All right, we'll come back. All right, here we go. Much better background. Can't follow the ball. I never can. I can never. Well, I'm not trying. I'm just saying, like, I can't even see down there. Really, I can't even tell if it's a good shot or not. I'm like, where the? I'm assuming all three.
They all picked up their teams and walked off, so I assumed they were happy.
Yeah. See, now on the other hand, I'd be taking my mulligan there.
Yeah. If it was me, you'd be ducking.
Yeah, right? Well, that's a good point too. I forgot about that. Look at that lady with the headset on. Just jumped in front of me. Knowing full well she's in front of me. We'll have to move now. more important than better. Which probably is, but yeah, she knew full well what she was doing. She saw me, she looked over there, just planted herself right in front of me. That lady right there. Yep, it's gone now. I appreciate that. Crazy. How fun is she? Good. This is what I use there. I'm probably gonna move. This area's getting way too much traffic right now. So I'm probably gonna jettison myself out of this area. It's getting too busy. I got a couple good shots here, but I had to turn the camera on. Because like I said, that lady pissed me off. She's over there now talking to some dopey dope. Yeah, I don't know how they... whatever. But I think I'm going to move to another spot. Whoops, that wasn't there. I've been at this now for maybe 3 hours. I think I got some decent shots. But yeah, I've got enough of this group. I'm tired of looking at these two or these three, so I'm gonna move on. Here we are. It is now picture time for this little vignette of photographs. So again, hopefully those that little video, you know, I don't know, entertains you a little bit. I don't even know if I should keep doing that kind of stuff or not, but it seems like maybe I should, but who knows? Until I hear otherwise, I'll just guess I'll keep doing it. But I just wanted to show you just a little bit when I got there and how it was cloudy and a little misty and not a lot of people. And then as the day went on, it got more crowded. And how there's always little obstacles, you know, the woman who just conveniently wanted to walk in front. And I know the GoPro on top of the camera looking down the lens, it looks very, very far away. All these little videos look like what I'm shooting at is very, very far away. They're not. It's just the way the GoPro is. I guess there's a way I could set it up where it's not like that, but I don't know how. So anyhow, so here are some photos, some of the ones I liked. A lot of them became repetitious. A lot of them were off of the when players were teeing off, and I've noticed that gets used a lot, so that's why I kind of focused on that kind of thing. I don't think I have in my little photo spread here. I don't think I have one. No, I don't have one to show you. So anyhow, they're very popular. So I did a lot of that on one hole. I think the one video I showed you was on the first hole, the players teeing off and stuff. So anyhow, this was on a Friday, the first round, ShopRite Classic. The first photo here is of the #1 golfer in the world, Nelly Korda. And I have several of her teeing off and then a couple in and around the green. She started on the back nine, so this is the 11th hole. And this was, obviously it's a par 3 because she got an iron in her hand. And this was just a wider shot of it. And, you know, it's a decent shot. I've got a lot of close-up ones where if you, like, zoom in real tight, it's just from her waist up. You don't see the sign in the background or anything like that. And I didn't show you that, so I showed you this. And you can kind of see on the left, this, you know, that she's actually ShopRite LPGA Classic by Acer. So you know she's there. You know I'm not making this up. She wasn't on the practice driving range or whatever. Not the practice driving range, but the driving range. But yeah, I like it. It's decent. So that's why I added it in. And yeah, so that's that. So the next one. Oops, wait a minute. I just lost my spot here. All right, so the next one is, it didn't turn out as I forget who this player is too. She was with Linnea Strom, and then I think she's in the top 5, ranked top 5. I think I forget where she's from. Her name's like Thidicule, I think. I don't know. But I don't remember this one. No. Her last name, I think this player is Sangstrom. Anyhow, this was, I don't remember the hole. This was, so she teed off, landed in a sand trap, and then she's using an iron as an approach shot to the green. And I think she made the green on this shot. Not the greatest, but I liked it. I threw it in there. This photo for me kind of broke up the monotony of just having people teeing off and things like that. And so I tried to get some of that and whatnot. And, I tried to get some of those little artsy-fartsy photos that you see people do with golf. But it didn't quite work out. So anyhow, so I added this. She's not chipping out, but she's hitting out of the sand trap. And you can see the ball head down. Good form, I guess. Must be if she's a pro golfer. And so I threw that in there, and this was, all these photos too, I used just one lens. I'm not running around carrying a shit ton of stuff. I'm shooting basically, I'm not shooting for anybody, ultimately. These photos go up in a gallery. They're for the public to get, whoever, but no one ever gets them. So I don't have a shot list or anything like that. I'm definitely not making money off of any of these things. So I'm just running around with one lens, and it was a 400 and 400 2.8 on a monopod, and with a Canon R3. So it was nice and quiet because it's mirrorless, and that was about it. So this was shot across the fairway, so I was directly across from her. And there you go. Moving on to the next. Can't be. All right, so this now I like. So I don't know the hole, and it doesn't really much matter. But this was it wasn't a par 3. I don't think it was a par 3. I can't remember. It's a short hole though. Maybe it is a par. Nah, it's not a par 3. I don't know. Whatever. But I would say 50% of the golfers either fell short of the green or they made it on the green. And I knew this from last years past, that I can position myself well out of the way behind the green. So in that one video when I'm pointing at that lady, who just decided to walk right in front of me and stand there, that's that hole that you see this picture in. And so I knew from the past, because I had some good shots of people landing in the bunker and chipping out, and you get the sand blast and all that. So this is that. There's no sandblast, I guess. Obviously, I see a little bit, but I just like it because it's popping out, and I think it actually was a decent chip out. But you see the ball, and she's staring at it, looking at it as it comes out. And there's a series of these little shots. The ball is going, rising up with each frame. But I like this one because it's kind of almost eye level with her. And yeah, so I threw that in there. Look at that. Fantastic, right? So this is another one. Same hole. She wasn't in the trap. She was off the side, but not on the green. I don't remember the names. This woman here I know has a twin sister. I think it's like, I'd have to look it up. I know it because I had to put it in the caption. But I don't know it now. I forget it. I think her last name's Ali, something like that. They're from Japan, the sisters, I think. But anyhow, same thing. There's a series of shots, and this one I like the best because where the ball is, you can see it off in front of her right shoulder there. That's a ball, not a logo or a patch on her shirt. And I don't know if she's looking at it. She's got sunglasses on, but she's her head was down, but it looks like she's looking at it anyway. And then there's a few others where the ball's a little bit higher up, and then eventually gets out of frame. But I thought this was the best one out of that little sequence, so I threw it in there, and yeah, that's it. Exciting stuff, right? Okay, moving on. Last one. I know who this is now. This is Linnea Strom from Sweden. Don't ask me why I know that. I think she won this tournament last year. I think that's why I know it. And she was in the threesome that I was kind of following around a little bit, that I had mentioned, the Sangstrom and the other woman. I know I'm going to pronounce her name wrong. Her last name's like Thidicule. I think it's Thidicule. But anyway, she was again in the. She landed in the old trapper there, and popped it out. Now, I didn't get her hitting out. I forget why. I think I missed it, or it didn't. Maybe I didn't catch the ball at all. I don't even know what happened, but I seem to think I wasn't ready. So that's pretty convenient. And so the ball lands, it rolled a little bit, and a decent shot. I mean, better than I can do, so good shot. But I just like the way she was kind of peeking out, She was like, I imagine she was on her tippy toes, the way she was kind of like stretching her neck and her head to see up onto the green from where she was at. And then again, there's a few of these shots. Some of them she's not looking, or whatever. But I thought this was the best one of the little sequence. And you clearly can see the pin, you see the flag, the pole, and you see the ball, and you see her, and she's like, well, there it is. Okay, I made it. And yeah, so that's that. Those were my few good picks of the match of the round. And I don't know, maybe I don't know if I should add some bad photos too. Maybe I'll add a few shit shots. I'll call them shit shots that I just didn't like or I didn't use. Yeah, no, I'll do that. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to end this video right here, but I'll do that just to make it a little bit more interesting. I'll add like 3 shit shots, and then we'll move on. So, all right, let me get to that, and I'll come back, and we'll give you the. That's right, 'cause I forgot I was going to start doing that, and I just totally forgot as I'm recording this, and yeah. So I'll get that, and I'll add some shit shots, and then we'll move on with our lives. All right. Next, the crappos, the crapo shots. Yes, it is that time to roll out the shit. All right, so these are the shit shots. I mean, for a number of reasons. So when I first got there, this is one of the first shots the first group that I did, and I'll include a couple from that group. I don't know what I was trying to do. Obviously, I was still early and I wasn't quite in the right mind yet. I mean, I didn't do much to this. I mean, it's just look at it. You got folding chairs in the background. You got 2 guys in the blue shirts. Just one's looking at his phone. One's got the little directional thing that they wave for the golfers to see, or whoever, to where their ball's going. Her pose isn't bad, but everything else, that whole background is shit. I stayed at that hole for like 2 groups. I don't know why, and then I left. I realized what I was doing was just bull crap. Trash material. So I didn't do anything with that one. Obviously, that's going for the trash bin. The next one, same thing. Not only this, you get a bonus. You don't just get 2 guys. You got 4 guys there. You got the guy with the little hand thingy. I don't know what he does with that. The guy that was on the phone on the far right, I think, he's off his phone. Then you got some other dude here with the socks pulled all the way up and the shorts and the hat, and he's looking at whatever. And then just behind him, there's a dude with a visor. Maybe that's the guy that was on the phone. And the folding chair. It's just great. Now, if it was just the golfer alone, you know what? Hey, not bad. But all this is garbage. So don't do it. Learn from my mistakes, or from my nonsense. Let's see here. Most of these are going to be just bullshit shots with bad backgrounds. I'm not going to show you a whole bunch. I'll just show you a few. This one isn't, though. I mean, I don't know. There's no ball. That's probably the big issue with that. And the pose, her stance, it just doesn't. It sucks. Let's just face it. It's not a good shot. Don't post these photos, and don't post the photos of these old guys in the background. Let's see. The other one. How many is that? 1, 2. That's 3. All right. So here's the fourth one I'll give you. And again, I could show you probably about 20 more of these kind of photos, but they're all kind of the same. The next one's kind of the same too. They're just backgrounds or just bullshit. I won't show you the ones that aren't in focus because, why would I do that? But this is also just a bullshit photograph. I don't know what I know what I was doing here. I was in between holes. So behind me here there was all right, so behind me, that last photo I showed you where there's no ball, that's that hole. And that photo came from that almost probably within a few minutes of this shot. So I kind of was going back and forth. But then, and this is they're teeing off at this hole, and the other hole is an approach shot to the green. I mean, but again, look at the background. It's just nonsense. There's like a bouncy house in the background and some white weird tents. I think there were porta-johns back there. You got the crazy picket fence. Ritz and Serve Pro, I guess, are sponsors of this thing. I don't know. Who knows? I thought it was ShopRite, but I mean, I could have cropped in a little bit, but regardless, even if you crop, it's just. I mean, listen. This is a series of shots in here. I mean, I have her hitting the ball, follow through, and all that crap. I'm just giving you an example that I didn't even want to crop in because there's just so much noise and crap in the background. It's too much. And, some of the ones that I showed you before of teeing off, there is stuff in the background, but you can see there's fans, and it's a little different to me. It just, I don't know. This to me just looks like bullshit, so. I didn't include this one. These are all, these won't see the light of day. And I don't actually throw these out. I actually do keep everything. There's very few shots I throw out. You may not ever see them, and no one's ever going to see them, but I do save them. I don't know why. They just take up space, but that's me. I'm kind of stupid that way. And so that's it. Let me see. I'm looking here. As you look at this one, let me try to find one more for you. One more crapola shot. La. Yeah, I'm flipping through. I don't want to bore you any more than you may already be bored. But you know what? Here's one. I'll show you this one. This one's well. So I forget her name. She actually, I think, was at the top of the leaderboard at one point. I mean, it's not horrible, but you have ropes cutting through her head and her waist. There's a follow-through shot of her. You can see more of her face, and this is an awkward. To me, this is an awkward pose. Anyway, it's not a pose, but an awkward part of the swing. So it doesn't even look right to me. It looks like she's straining on the toilet a little bit. Her face and everything. And yeah, there's a ball. Oh, great. Yeah, you're kicking up some grass and, divot and all that crap. The follow through, I think the next shot after this one, if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think the ball's in the photo. I mean, you want the ball. No, yeah, I'm looking down. It's just a bunch of grass and crap. And even her follow through, I won't show you, but even the follow through when she's looking up and, her club's coming up. She got these nasty ropes popping. You know what? Fuck it. Excuse me. I'll show you this too. I don't give a shit no more. Doesn't matter to me. The good and the bad, right? So here's the very last shot. All right. Yeah. Okay. Great. But those ropes. I mean, yeah. Could you have cropped in real tight? Yeah. But come on now. The cropping all the time. I mean, I would have cropped this up a little bit, not go crazy cropping where it's too tight. I don't even know if she's in focus. I'm looking now, and it looks kind of soft to me. So I don't even know if that's in focus. So this is a double whammy of garbage here. So there you have it. The good, the bad. Well, I think it's the good. My opinion, the good, and my opinion, the bad. And like I said, I have no shame, so I'll show you whatever, and I'll try to show you the real shit sometimes. And that's that. So that was the LPGA. There's no more golf in my on my calendar for the rest of the year. The PGA doesn't come through. LPGA is done for Jersey, and that's that. So look for that remote video because there's a nice little surprise in that one. When I do the remote camera video, should be next, and then after that, who the hell knows what I got? It's few and far between at this point until football, I guess. But we'll figure something out for my few watchers. So I appreciate you if you watched it and got to the end. If you can, like and subscribe it. I'd appreciate it. If you do actually like it, it'll keep me going. So, and that's that. So take care, everybody, and we will. Again, questions, comments, feel free. I'll answer anything. If you want to. Negative comments are welcome to. I don't really care. So, anyhow, we'll see you on the next one. Later.